If you have no idea what you're watching, crazy that you're here. um, my name is Dadbod, and this is the Beat Battle Sessions live stream. This is a nightly 9 p.m. Central live stream where I am making tracks for competitions. The real motivation for doing a nightly 9 p.m. live stream was to make sure that I was putting in a ton of effort into these comps and these tracks. And it's been really good. And I'm already thinking about how I'm benefiting. Because I really like the work I'm doing. Or the song work or the production I'm doing. I had a chance to mess around with the song for the Ninth Wonder Nautilus tracklet beat battle that I'm working on. And I even did a mix. I did a mix, on the track. I even got a master done, and I sent it off to some friends, just for some input and perspective. I always do that for anything I really, really care about, like really, 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 really care about. And they're always really gracious to shoot me some feedback. And I literally just sent it out tonight, so I haven't gotten a ton of feedback back yet, but what I've gotten back has been good. But I had to drive today, which is not regular, and I got in the car, and I'm very familiar with the way my car sounds, as many of you are, and I just did some A/B comparison against the master track that I came up with, and the that's really weird, and the master track that I came up with, and against like some reference tracks, and yeah, I was very much disappointed. It really made me question my abilities to mix. So I have a renewed energy to get on my mixing game again, or just get on my mixing game. I think I was pretty good at it. And many of you don't know, like before, a long time ago, I used to have a small project recording studio or mixing studio. Did more mixing than anything there, where I was the mix engineer for a decent amount of artists, and I'm proud of that work. It's what I went to school for, to be a recording engineer, and I got to be a recording engineer and do that, and I did that before my DJ career, like before my touring DJ career. And yeah, I mean, I think I knew how to mix. I wasn't like phenomenal at it. Like I wasn't, but I was really good at it. I mean, let's just be honest. But that was a long time ago, and there's been a significant amount of changes and developments, and the technology's gotten better, and the techniques have gotten better, and I just haven't lived and breathed mix engineering, and yeah, I think I just got stale because I really listened to my mix and I was like, ugh, this doesn't compare. Even after the master, it doesn't compare to stuff that's even come out like in 2012. So, yeah, I mean, I did some stuff and I made some adjustments, and luckily I wasn't too far off the mark. I did some checks. I think I just need to do some quick changes, and I just finished those, and I was doing them on my reference monitors, and I checked on my headphones. So I want to create another master, so I'm going to do that now. That's where we're starting off tonight, and we can do that. I want to give this a last listen because I did a change right before. one feedback just on that record stop. I messed with it so much that it no longer sounded like a record stop. So we're gonna have to fix that. So that little beat scratcher, gotta fix that. And let's go into screen mode here. All right. All right. The scratch itself is fine. It was the delay that's no good. It makes it sound like a laser. My man Scuba Steve from Chicago Tribe, longtime friend, who also has great taste in music. It's a big criteria as to why I even care about getting his opinion. He basically, like, anything I've released in a way, like a significant way, he's heard well before anyone else, and he's given me awesome input throughout the years. So I owe that guy multiple drinks. So here we have the beat delay. This is the mix. That's correct. The feedback. I think that if we go to, we're up eighth notes now. Let's go to quarter notes. And then let's put the bass back in. Well, if that's the case, it might be because it's too long. So let's slow that down. I don't know. Longer? I like that. I don't know if it's me, but this is starting. It sounds brittle. Yeah. Yeah, it is sounding brittle. I put a plugin, this BX Solo plugin. Like I said, I was trying some new techniques, and I checked my mix in stereo, and it sounded okay. Maybe a little cluttered in the like hi-hat frequency, because I also have that like sounds like a flute, right? That part. Boop, boop. Yeah, this is starting to sound really brittle, and it's that effect that's doing it. I want to mess with this a little bit more. This is interesting. I feel like the mix itself is fine, like I said, but this thing's like magic. I've never used a stereo widener before. I'm just trying to see if I think it sounds brittle. That's I'm thinking about bypassing it here and then maybe throwing it on here. Because I really want the sample. The sample sounds really centered. very mono. So let's just try creating some width here. I also thought the drum sounded really centered too. I can't even hear the difference there. Okay, so none there. Let's try. That's why, because it's not on the sound. It should not be on the sound. It should be on the group. Plugin Alliance BX Solo. The cool thing is this plugin was free. And it's just all right. So let's dial this thing up. Yeah, there it is. And I'm pretty sure the way it does it is with a very fast delay where it's replicating and then maybe adding some kind of inversion to the audio. I'm just guessing. I don't know. But that's really the only way to make something sound wider. Dude, I could totally cheat this whole mix by just like throwing these on every single. Oh, I love it. So much fun. What up, man? Hit me up in the direct message. What'd you have in mind? Let's go super wide here. Huh. I don't know. This thing is such a club too. Like there's like I'm messing with like 4 presets. I do think it sounds better on the channel itself and not on the master. Oh man, I appreciate that. Yeah, that was a very definitive time in my life, for sure. That led to a lot of really, really great things. Dude, this thing is crazy. Is this like... I'm still blown away, you know? Like, a lot of the mix technique that I'm using is stuff I learned in, like, 2005. Because mixing is mixing. Like, you know, fundamental concepts are still the same. I don't care when you're from. But the way you achieve them has gotten, I think, easier. And you can deliver mixes at a higher quality than before. And I think we've grown accustomed to a higher quality mix, and the tools are better. I am doing the Bob James contest. Are you gonna do it? I think everyone should do it. I love it. Like I'm having such a good time. I'm just gonna do contests. I'm just gonna build my whole catalog through contests. Right. Now, the drums is where I felt I had the most challenge. Where I was no bueno. I felt the drums were feeling really small. So let's. I'm just abusing the crap out of this. It makes the drum sound really brittle when they're that wide, though. You should do it. The entries are due on Sunday. was just telling Scuba. I don't know if you were on the stream earlier, but I was just telling my buddy. I was like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna do beat battles. I've done beat battles in the past, both online as well as live. I've never won one. I've gotten close. I think the two like traditional on-stage head-to-head beat battles I participated in, I think I got to the semifinals in both. So there was, is that right? If there's 4 contestants left, right? So I got knocked out in the semifinals because it goes semifinals, 4, and then it goes to 2, and then it goes to 1, right? Yeah. So semifinals, I think at least in one of them, and then a much smaller one. I don't know if it was quarterfinals or semifinals, and then I've been. There was 2 other online ones. One was a Red Bull one, where I think I made it as a semi-finalist again, or maybe no, yeah, I think it was top 4, and then the Lollapalooza one. I think I was like top 8 there. So I've never won one, and I think I want to win one now. So gonna work on it. Oh, but I was saying, like, I just like how it's really pushing me. It's really pushing me to be critical. Even more critical than, like, when I release my own stuff or when I give stuff to the label. This is without it. I do it to the stick. Ugh. This is like super bad technique. But I think that at the end of the day, if the result is what I like, if I can live with the result, I'm good. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. It would be fun. You know, I was watching. I got into the live streaming thing because I was curious. Well, long story, but part of that was I started watching Illmind, that his live stream, and he brought up a really good point of if it was all easy, it wouldn't be worth doing, right? And that's the truth. The struggle, the journey is what really makes things sweet, right? You need the dynamic range of losses to make the wins mean something, and vice versa. But I think as long as you're always growing, right, you're winning. I think that I know that I personally can get wrapped up in a lot of self-doubt, a lot of comparison, but and then it's growth. It's fast and slow, right? Sometimes I just hit like these stretches where I'm just kind of blown away. I'm like, holy cow, I can't believe I made that. Holy cow, I can't believe I made that. Holy cow, I can't believe that I made that. And I'll go for another stretch where it's like, you know, that sounds really shitty. Or like, that's really, I feel like I'm going backwards even sometimes. But I think as long as we're working with intention and working with the intention to be better and really listen to our own stuff, it just happens. And I think the intention is a really important part of that. It's really crazy too because like in other parts of my life, I see stuff that I'm like, that's amazing. You know, like I'll look at the finished piece and I'll be like, that's amazing. And then I'll come back to it like 3 years later and be like, that's incredibly bad, you know? But it was amazing at the time, and it was the stepping stone to get to where I was going. So I think that music making is a lifelong journey, and that's the exciting part. The learning is always an aspect. So, oh yeah, learning how to scratch, man, that is a whole. So I started. Well, I was never a good turntablist, but that's what drew me to DJing, was turntablism. And man, and I've had a couple of years where I was returning to it and really practicing that craft. I would never call myself a turntablist, just like I wouldn't call myself a guitarist. Like, I can play songs on the guitar, but I'm not truly expressive. But I'm like, turntablism has gotten to the point, and scratching has gotten to the point where it's so technical. You have, for like the upper echelon, for the guys who are winning the contests, I'm not familiar enough to really respect what they're doing. Or if you ever watch like a Qbert live stream, it gets pretty far out there. So I have a lot of respect, but I don't necessarily think I'm like educated. It's gotten so far that you have to be educated, to even really truly value what's happening, which is super cool, But I also don't think it's for everyone. And there's also a lot of turntablism, just to be honest with you. I look back at stuff that I used to love back in like 2004, 2005, and I'm like, dude, that sounds like hot garbage. Like, it's just not, like, it's technically good, but not musically good. And I think that there's a good balance. What was it, man? I'm so unfocused right now, but I enjoyed the conversation. Yeah, Qbert is an alien, that's for sure. What was it? 4 style? Red Bull 3 style? It's like Red Bull 3. What was it called? 3 style? 3 style. 3 style. World D. Now, I don't know if you ever saw this, or if people watching ever saw this. The 3 style World DA, when I saw this live at the Metro in Chicago back in like maybe 2000, damn, that was a long, 2009? I think it was 2009, 2010. I don't remember. I was still living in Chicago at the time. But I was like, yo, this is it. Like, for me as a DJ, this is what I want. And it's the combination of finger drumming and rocking a party and light turntablism and multi-genre. And this is like when fucking mashups were super hot. And I was just like, yo, that's dope. But I was already kind of like looking at the next career and kind of exiting out of, I think maybe it was 2011 or 2012. I'm not sure. Remember who I was with? I was with Jason Mauricio, Coney Rock, Nicole. I wasn't even with my wife or my fiance. I wasn't with Becca then. But yeah, I remember sitting up in the balcony and being like, yo, how did I miss this? I don't know. A reference against something, and again, I'm in headphones right now, so not optimal, but I did spend time on reference speakers, so
hot on these beats, I gotta come tightest.
I did not use that.
Turn today's dreams into tomorrow's trip.
What, do you mean like, how far I've come as, I guess from being a b-boy DJ, or? Because it's funny, I don't really, I still feel like I'm 20, man. Like, I know that there's some years behind me, but it's so weird how life works out. This is Ninth Wonder. This is how he flipped it. I love how on this. So the reason I'm listening to this is that I wanted a mix reference. Also good to, like, I just wanted to compare and just see what other people were doing. And he did this in 2012, but what I really noticed about his production is, like, he really felt free to take a bunch of the track and throw it into a very long intro. I'm listening to like a YouTube version, so I don't even know. I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but like the settings of the quality, which should only affect the quality of the video, also does, or used to, also does affect the quality of the audio. Like if you're at 720, it used to, at least I just got into the habit of always just putting it into HD, because I don't know, a couple years ago I noticed that like the non-HD audio didn't sound as crisp as the HD audio. Just stupid, but anyways. What up, Z Storm? The other thing I noticed about Ninth Wonder's version of this is that his drums are like gritty as hell. Like they almost sound like they're clipping. Oh, and that's what I was gonna check. So let's go. That's the instrumental on YouTube, which is shit as quality, but.
Gotta be me, it's gotta be nice. Your boys dropped some stuff and it was probably nice, but they need a little.
It sounds much better on Spotify underneath the vocal, so I'm wondering if that whoever uploaded that, Snares All Day, uploaded that instrumental probably off of an LP. I wonder if he just didn't do a good job of recording that. So we're looking at Murray's Revenge instrumental. Alright, so it's not there. Can we buy it on iTunes? I really just want a really clean instrumental version that doesn't sound all clippy. Cause I got some good headphones on, so let's do some critical listening. Marie's Revenge. Yeah. His drums are... Well, that was, you know... I don't know if you were here during that story, but like I was A-B'ing my mastered version of the mix I did earlier against the Spotify Murray's Revenge non-instrumental, and I was like, oh man, Franco, you gotta you got to do something better. You got to do better than that. Do better than what you've done. Because mine sucked. And it hurt to admit it, but it did. And so now I know that I'm going to be on the path to learning how to mix better. Let's go to the Stizzor. See if we can source this. Am I spelling this wrong? No. I mean, if the only reference I have is YouTube, it's fine. But I'd rather find a super clean one, super high quality one. Oh, thanks, Z-Star. It was funny because, like, I would, because I use two computers to stream, and I was setting my camera, and it looked fine, and then I was switching to the monitor for my music computer, and I was like, oh, look at all blown out, just like I do right now. I was like, what the fuck? Why do I keep on looking blown out? And I'd toggle back to my streaming machine and be like, it looks fine. And then I realized it's because whenever I was toggling back, I was toggling the screens that look like this, like super white, so it was blowing me out. It took me like 4 minutes to figure it out. Ninth Wonder, Murray's Revenge, instrumental. Pew, pew, pew. What's this? No.
Let's see. Alright, so we're good. This is
What else is cool about another thing that I think is really cool about this beat battle is how much music it has. How much music it has exposed me to. Which is more music than I usually. More music than I usually. I think it's the one that we're listening to. The drums were clipping, and they weren't clipping on. Let's go one more place. Beatport.com. Yeah, Z-Star, you get it, right? Like, as soon as I come off that screen, I'm good. Yeah, I'm using like this. It's like a generic webcam, but I for the main, right, for this. I'm not like a super big fan of the way it looks from a quality perspective, but I do like the wide angle, especially when I do stuff with the boys. It helps just capture more faces. It's alright though. Alright, I can't find it. We're gonna have to settle. Anyways, go back. Let's listen to Spotify.
And a lot of advice, quit while you're ahead, you ain't seeing no bread. And don't sleep on us, you can sleep when you're dead. And grateful, you didn't live life hateful. Change for the better like the weather in April. Food for the soul, grab a head, grab a plate for a heart.
Yeah, that is super hard. It is mastered, right? So that's one thing to remember, is that
hate is a waste and disgraceful. Don't it just turn your stomach when a brother only wanna see another.
So it is gonna hit in a different way against an unmastered one. But that's what we're working on today, is getting what we're looking at into shape so that I could get it mastered. And we'll do that tonight too. It's a really easy process. I gotta do one other thing in Ableton with this thing.
go ahead and do that in a smart way.
Lee Storm, you gonna stream tonight or what?
Is the first key.
You taking it easy.
Cool. Let's see what
Exporty. Do.
what do you guys think? I'm debating whether or not I think it's like a tad too long. Yeah, it's pretty though.
Mr. Harris, I appreciate the kind words. I just scrolled up in the chat. Kind of missed what you said before. So funny. I never consider myself an elder, but I guess that's true. It's so funny. Earlier today, it's so crazy how life kind of starts to echo in on itself. I was thinking earlier today, literally 3 or 4 hours ago, because for me, when I was coming up, because I came up as a b-boy, right? And I think a lot of people don't know that. I wasn't a great b-boy by any means. But my introduction into hip-hop after the music was breakdancing in the b-boy community. And when I was in high school, it was like FaZe and Waka and Drop Squad, like Rapid Fire, and that group became TBA, and then I don't know, those were kind of my elders, I suppose, like White Knight. And I just remember seeing them dance, and I was like, yo. And Precise, DJ Precise was always one of the breaks DJs doing the sets. A great turntablist. Just a killer turntablist. And then there was DJ Sprite of Platter Pirates. And then I became aware of Kiko, and these were the guys who I considered, the DJs and b-boys who really affected me, because they were the ones at the jams, right? It was always Precise and Sprite on the decks, and it was always and the jams weren't even really a thing, it was parties. It was during, I guess, my time, because of City versus City and other events, that I had the pleasure of being part of, that, these competitions that I then became a DJ at really got established. But before that, so interesting. I guess, yeah, I just never think of I was DJing at these events, and there was people who came to them, and for some of them it was their first time coming to an event, so that's pretty cool. Time. All right, I think I exported this. Let's check. I'm excited. It's Friday. I try not to live for the weekends, but kind of live for the weekends.
That'd be fun.
I mean, life is good.
Little fiesta.
No complaints. The weekends are really good. All right, there's my wave. So let's close down Ableton, and we'll do the last little section of the mix, and then we'll get it to master. That's what we'll do. Then maybe if I still have energy, I'm going to set up for the other contest that's due in a week from Sunday. We'll look at that, and we'll get started on just the technical stuff. Uh-oh.
Can you do that if you just run in the background?
DJ Dishwasher, yeah, he's still freestyling, man.
Through the computer, on the computer, or just saying
I was talking to Jarius. Jarius, I'm sorry, Managod. Yeah, Managod. Good peoples, man. He hit me up. I think he's working on some stuff. He's got some ideas too. It'll be cool to see. So let's open a recent set. So I've already gone through this process earlier today because I did master a song. Let's get rid of this one and let's pull in the new. Right here. So there we go. Okay, and I needed to do this. I've been, specifically for this challenge, I've used Ableton more than I have probably in the last like 5 years. I love Ableton. I like the workflow of Machina better, but this is still such a powerful program, and I'm not even on the latest version. I think a new version just came out. I'm on 9, and I think 11 just came out. So I don't think I need the new version, but well, if you're talking about that era, man, what about E-Double? I mean, E-Double to me is like the quintessential Chicago classic breakbeat DJ, you know? Like, he upheld the tradition of breakbeat DJ. When I thought, okay, well, because I definitely was a deviation of traditional breakbeat DJing. But when I thought of, you know, who's doing it? Like, what's the model, and how can I be a variant of that? Because that's what I wanted. For me, it was E-Double, man. From Phase 2. It wasn't just because of how he collected and what he played, you know, with very New York style. It was also how he played them, right? Doubles and looping breaks and the way he transitioned. And if we also talk, you know, and if I go back and I talk about like who was the bridge, right, between like the Sprite and you know, Precise, DJ Intel, who's still, I think I mentioned him yesterday, like very relevant DJ still. But DJ Intel from Platter Pirates was, you couldn't do a jam without Intel. Even when I was playing here in Chicago, Intel was, you know. And then I guess while I was playing, the locals, you know, Sec Uno was playing a lot of gigs too. A lot of good guys, man. A really nice community too. Don't play with me. All right. So. Oh. Oh, what's up, Vic? Double is a Chicago staple in the b-boy, the breakdance community. Vic's putting down some breakbeats. I listened to some of your stuff on SoundCloud, bro. Something sounded weird in here.
I haven't been playing very much. I feel really bad.
Who are some of the DJs that I like at the jams now in the Chicagoland area? Like, who's... If you... I don't know, maybe I'll get myself into trouble. If you guys had to stack rank the DJs who play, like, the most relevant B-boy DJs of the last 5 years and today in the Chicagoland area, right? Who would they be? Because I've been out of the B-boy scene for so long. Like, I haven't gone to a jam. I haven't gone to a jam in, like, 10 years. Gosh, that sounds so long. But it's probably true. Hit the chat up. Let me know. Educate me. What is going on? Did something happen? 0, 0, 92. Oh my gosh. I'm ready to chat. Give me a second. I need to be chastised. I must be chastised. I must. I messed up because I did not mention Sean Rocca. Illinois also. That dude is so nice, and you can also say Mo's definite as well. But and Illinois was like, I loved playing gigs with Illinois. So great call out. But Sean Rocca, when I decided that I wanted to, because I was a DJ who played primarily hip hop for underground rap shows, and in my involvement. Like most public involvement after like breakdancing was kind of the host of some of these bigger events, and then I was DJing and I was like, yo, I have this thing in mind where I do something a little bit different, and that's what I ended up playing out and touring for a while. But it was Sean Rocca from the Brickheads. I remember going over to his crib. I was like, yo, bro, can you help me out? Can you give me some recommendations? Can you hook me up with like just songs that are dope for breakdancing? You know, like I knew all like the classics, right? Like the stuff that, quite honestly, I just got sick of hearing at the jams, right? But I was like, I knew that Sean was DJing, and like Sean also has great taste in music, which very beneficial that I remember that right now. I'm gonna hit him up. Sean's good people, man. But yeah, and he's just been steady putting in work for so long. But this is just opening my mind up to all sorts of things. I gotta take a note, because I was talking about earlier in the stream how like there's certain people that I hit up as I finish. Like when something's really important, when a song is really important, like for my EPs, or if it's going to the label, or you know, if it's for this contest, I really care about this contest. Take a note here. I send off the mixes for feedback. and I got Scuba Steve from Chicago Tribe. I've always really appreciated his music taste. Of course, I send a copy off to Coney Rock, because Coney Rock's been my best friend forever. Just came up together. I mean, like, in high school I met that dude. He was hitting on my girlfriend. Such a dick. But we survived that. And I didn't end up with my girlfriend. But I've had this relationship with Coney, and he's just so deep. And I like his opinion, because he has a perspective on things that I think is very different from other people. And I got my man Vast in Detroit. And the very first night that Vast and I hung out, I was like, yo, you're my spirit animal, man. Like, we had very similar taste in music. He linked me to one of his playlists, and I still listen to it today just to, like, get exposed to stuff. And I like his taste. And it's Santi from the Vast Difference. I always hit him up because he's exposed me to so much good music, and I'm like, yeah, I just, But now I just took a note. I was like, I don't know why I'm not sending stuff to Sean and DJ Intel and, like, these guys that I'm saying, like, I owe so much to. Anyways, to complete the story, Sean was like, yeah, come, I'm like, yo, Sean, can you help me out? Can you give me some tracks or just tell me? And he's like, yeah, come through. And dude burned me a CD, man. He had a CD burned and ready for me. We got over, as me and Coney, we rode over to his crib, and we sat down and listened to some tracks. He's like, yeah, here. And he just gave me a CD, and those were, like, my first 12 tracks that I really kind of defined, like, this is not the stuff that I hear at all the jams. This is the stuff that the brickheads like to dance to. And I don't just want to remix the classics. I want to remix other stuff. And that really set me on a path. So foul on me for not mentioning Sean as one of the OGs that really affected me. Oh, Ron. Is Ron still DJ? I was so distraught that I didn't remember to shout out Sean Rocca that I didn't pay attention to the thing I was supposed to be paying attention to. It's okay, it's not super critical, we can do it again. Something is wrong here. This is not supposed to be playing. That's why. I'm listening to the wrong version. I knew it sounded weird. That's idiocy. There it is. Tell Ron Franco said what's up. Please. What record store did you guys go to? This party foul I'm about to commit. Oops. records. I've shopped at records like twice in my life. And I always meant to do more, but I would always go to Gramophone first. Cause I was buying a lot of new stuff, and Gramophone had always supported me. Well, that's not true. I went to Gramophone before I was really selling music, like my CDs and stuff. After I went digital, that's when Gramophone really started supporting me. But you know what? They had sponsored some other shows that I'd done. But that was before Michael Serafini was the kind of the owner. I think Michael Serafini is still the owner. But anyways, when I was buying records, I'd always try to go to Gramophone first. And by the time I left Gramophone, I didn't have any more money. So I didn't end up going anywhere else. Alright, so that's our final mix. It's not really, it's the final mix that I'm going to be able to do. Everything looks awesome.
Doesn't it?
Yeah,
Sorry. I'm just gonna walk.
that's fine. That's so cool. My wife is a cosplayer, for those of you who don't know. And she's doing a build for... she's doing a build for a...
That does look really cool.
It looks cool. Look at that thing. It's a Slurpee. It's a space Slurpee. It's a new VR video game from Starcade Arcade. Really cool guys, and they got this new video game coming out. My wife being a cosplayer, they commissioned her to make a custom cosplay based on the video game, and that's what you guys are looking at. Alright. Wave 48, bit depth 32. We have no option on dither. We're not creating any analysis, normalize, we're not going to run to mono, and we export.
Hopefully
We're at like
this
version 8. Just 02. Save. And then, bam! So fast. Yeah, so the new version of Ableton 11, I'm interested in it because you know that they've improved the audio engine and the time warping engine, or the warp engine, audio warp. It was good when 9 was out. It was good when 8 was out. That's what I toured with. Was 8. Now they're on 11. Turn the dial to 11. Turn it to 11. Alright. Okay, so let's get this going. So I use Lander. I've talked about this on my other live streams for mastering. Partly because I need to do a lot. The very first master is never, ever the one that gets released. Sadly. But it's just part of the process, which I like. And Kevin Johnson from The Opus was on one of my live streams. We were talking about it, and I was just saying how I use the service. And I definitely don't think it's as good as a person, a mastering engineer with a room dedicated to mastering and equipment dedicated to mastering. I definitely don't think it's as good. But you pay per the master, and this is the second master on this track that I'm doing today, so this is just a faster way for me to... Alright, bro, Mr. Harris, thank you very much. God bless you too, bro. I appreciate that. You have a very blessed evening. And share what you got, bro. For sure. Hit me up. for those of you who don't know what Lander is a artificial intelligence mastering application. So it's robots doing the job of humans. And I think the way it does it is it like has analyzed tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of released material, categorized them, and then when you upload a song, just like I have, it analyzes the song and then compares the sonic signature, the audio signature, right? The audio footprint of your song, and compares it against the audio footprint of all of these other traditionally mastered materials. And then it makes recommendations based upon, a couple presets. And it says, based upon what you've given us, this is how we suggest that it should sound as a masterpiece. And then you pick the settings, and then it spits it out. And I really just do it to get continuity across multiple tracks. In this case, I'm doing one track, and I really just do it because I want it to get louder. And I want that to be a very portable loud. So when I say portable, I want it to sound good on headphones. I want it to sound good on laptop speakers and studio reference monitors. I want it to sound as close to the mix that I worked on as possible, but just louder, fuller. It's kind of sprinkled with fairy dust, right? And it does it to a certain extent. I just know, but same rules apply. Garbage in, garbage out. So if my mixes sound bad, it's going to sound bad coming out of the master. That's just the truth. And that's what I experienced today. It's very humbling. Because I like played mine, and I was like, oh yeah. I noticed I had to turn the volume knob up to 30 when 24, 25 feels good usually for Spotify. So I noticed that off the bat. I was like, but it sounds good. It knocks. And then I played Murray's Revenge, and I was like, One, it was way louder. At 30, I turned it down to 24. Because I was like, yo, it's loud. Which meant mine was too low. Alright, so let's listen. So that was it. And then it didn't sound as wide. Hence that little stereo widener I was using. So this is my original. It's going to sound low. Oh wait, this is the original. This is with the master. Here's the presets to warm it up. I think for mine it makes my stuff kind of sound muddy. So you can do all those presets. However, I am going to use a reference, which is a new thing. You can use another pre-recorded material, and it'll give that pre-recorded material. It'll use that and inject the sonic footprint of that, and then make yours similar. Alright. So, while that bakes, let's look at the next competition, which is the Serato Studio Beat Fighter. Serato Studio Beat Fighter Slam Dunk. Let the battle begin. That's a lot of title. Beat Fighter Slam Dunk Beat Competition. So I looked at this a week ago and just read the details. Ooh, alright. Pretty slick website. Beat Fighter Slam Dunk, let the battle begin. Compete against beatmakers of the world for ultimate victory. Spend less time working the punching bag and more time making fire. So there's a free download of Serato Studio. We'll look at that in a second, because I'm going to need it. Enter now, download our Beat Fighter sound pack from Splice. So it looks like Splice is involved here. And I think Splice is a kind of a competitor against Tracklib. Tracklib does full songs, though, that have been released already. Cool. Not really in my. I don't really do a ton of sampling of pre-recorded material, but Trackloop would be a good place to do that. All right, so here. Interesting. Against the reference, it doesn't sound good, and I think that was the problem. It's not the problem, but definitely not the reference. I like the way this sounded. Yep. We're gonna do this one, and we're creating that. I'm gonna pick a format. Do 1644.1. It's part of my plan. I do have a paid subscription to Lander, so we'll let that bake. All right. Download Beatfighter Sound Pack from Splice Sounds. Use any of the samples in another 60-second Beat Serato Studio. Make it a slam dunk. Free download promo code is Beatfighter. Screen record your session and upload to Instagram tags Serato Beatfighter at Serato Studio and at Splice. Get handpicked to take part in the voting tournament. Progress to the finals will be chosen as the winner by a secret guest judge. I'm thinking it's Jazzy Jeff. He's all over the promo video. So it looks like they're going to pick a top 8. What is this?
Serato Studio and Splice present Beatfighter Slam Dunk. You versus beatmakers of the world in battle for honor, glory, and huge cash prizes. $20,000, $4,000, $1,000. Accept the challenge. Use the Splice Beatfighter Sound Pack to create your ultimate Serato Studio beat. Screen record your session. Upload to Instagram. Hashtag Serato Beatfighter. And fight. Impress the Serato Grandmaster. 8 chosen Beatfighters will take part in the final showdown. Who will the secret judge crown grand champion? Will it be you? Enter now, mortal Beatfighter.
They're doing a lot. I just think it's like a lot. Beatfighter Slam Dunk Edition. I don't know. It's a lot. Whatever. It's $20,000 grand prize though. And that is a notable amount of money. So that'd be cool. But you have to get to the playoffs. And my big question, because I did read the terms and conditions, because my big question was, how are they going to pick the top 8? I mean, like, tens of thousands. I would be surprised. Maybe, yeah, tens of thousands are going to enter this, because $20,000 is a big pot. It just is. Ooh, they have examples. Cool. I'm gonna listen to some of these in a second, but I guess that it's just, you know, they internally pick those. Ow! What are these people like? Why are they doing this? Why does it look like this? Oh. They have the way, I don't know. What is this clickbait here? Beat battle. I'm just playing. Do whatever. Do whatever makes you feel right. Alright, so our master is complete. I'm going to give that a listen tomorrow on the big speakers. I'm going to A-B that. I just want to download it. Boop. Boopity boop. And then I always put everything into one folder. I should have renamed it, but it's all good. Copy. And we're going to throw it into our Dropbox. And the reason I do that is because it makes it portable, and no matter what device I'm on, I can always access my music. So if I'm out and about in the car and I want to listen to something or my tracks, I can do that. Just open the Dropbox folder and it's there. Paste. If I'm in another room, from another computer. You know what, let's drag it. Oh, interesting. I have to rename it. Wait. Downloads. There it is. Boop. Alright, it's there. Now let's move on. Because it would be cool to be able to work on this tomorrow without having to kind of go through all of the tactical stuff. So let's download this. Let's download the program. I think I'm on 1013. I think this is a much older MacBook Pro. Yeah. I can't even run whatever the next version is. Look good there. This interface looks crazy. It's different. Very waveform centric. It'll be interesting. I mean, Machina is very MIDI centric, not very audio centric. So we'll see. We need the installer, including Core Pack. Surround Studio for Mac OS. What's the core? What's Core Pack? There. Yeah, let's do the free sounds. Whatever. Guess that's to create an account, huh? Let me do this in the privacy of my own screen. Create an account. Sure. Keep me updated. Alright. Yes. Save it. Alright. Let's bring this back. Oh no. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back to me. Alright. Now we download it. The one thing with using Serato Studio is I'm going to miss this. And I did some digging and I did not find much in the way of resources to use a Machina Studio or Machina with Serato. But I got other stuff that we might be able to use, so maybe my desk will look different. We shall see. Maybe I could just use like this cool keyboard I just got, which I very much like. Oh yeah, let's listen to some of those other ones, huh? Let's see what people are doing. And that's what I meant to do while we download stuff, install stuff. The competition. Extra, extra, imposible dejar de ver la participación de mi brot Beach Jagger. Yeah, there's gonna be like 20,000 people who like. What? Bro. I think it has to be 60 seconds uploaded as a video. I don't think you can. Yeah. Alright, here, let's just go. to the source, right? Serato Beat Fighter. Let's go to the gram. Instagram. Let's go to the gram. The Instagram. 883 posts so far. Okay, that is not a lot of posts for a $20,000 prize. If I was to put in one today, I have a 1 in 884 chance, maybe. Ah, this guy's using controller. That's interesting.
Get over here! I win. Flawless victory. Finishing. Fatality.
This is from August 11th, 2020. I guess. What's going on here? This is weird. Why would he have the samples and be able to do this last year? And there's only 893. Like, what am I missing? Something's weird. Are they doing it like multiple times a year and then they'll pick like the best? It's run monthly on an ongoing basis until Serato decides to end or no longer offer the competition. To enter, you must create a beat using Serato Studio and then film and share your beat to Instagram during the competition period with the following tags. Okay. So all public entries must be submitted before March 18th, 2021. March 18th, 2021. Is Thursday of next week. So I don't even have I have less than a full week. That is shocking. I was hoping I would have a full week. Serato will select the top 8 entries to put into the tournament. Public voting commences March 23rd. What's March 18th, 2021 New Zealand? I don't even... What does that mean? What time is it in New Zealand? Oh boy. Pressure's on. It's oh my gosh, it's already Saturday, March 13th. So I have Saturday to Sunday, Sunday to Monday. Wait, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. 6 days from now. So Friday to Saturday, Saturday to Sunday, Sunday to Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This thing's due on Wednesday. Yo. Oh, man. The live stream will take place on the official Serato Twitch channel. The winners, first, second, and third, will be selected by a special guest judge via a live stream on March 29th. Okay, the live stream will take place on the official Serato Twitch channel. The decision is final and no correspondence will be entered into in respect of the judging criteria or any other aspect of this competition. Once the winners are announced, Serato will notify the winners via private message on Instagram. The top 8 finalists, that's the thing, will be asked to supply with Serato with all necessary bank deposit information in advance of public voting on March 23rd. Oh, no. Bro, I'm blown away that there's only 893 posts. This is $20,000. That's a lot of money for most people. I would say the vast majority of the world, $20,000 is a lot of money. That's crazy. And there's only 893 posts. If you are watching this, continue to watch this, but also download Serato Studio in the B pack, because that is crazy. All right, let's show and finder. Let's download this. All right, we have to read the license word for word. Yeah, good. I read it. I agree. Yeah. Continue. Install. All right, it's rating the files. While it does that, let's listen to some more. These are the top posts. 883. This one has had 8,125. I don't understand.
Peace. I am Brooklyn's finest, the New York Giant, God's favorite DJ, Clark Kent. And I am super excited to be judging the Beat Fighter Slam Dunk Contest. From Serato Studio, you know, they've partnered with Splice. Once the Serato Grandmaster has chosen a finalist, I, DJ Clark Kent, will judge the final showdown on Twitch TV. The Serato channel, of course, and that's going to happen on March 29th. And trust, when I say the prizes are crazy, oh, they crazy. First prize gets $20,000. I am compelled to be a contestant, but I can't. Second prize gets $4,000, and third prize gets $1,000. I want to hear sounds that are different. I want to hear I want to hear every kind of track. I just want to hear beats that are amazing. With that, I say good luck. Get your beats going. Let's get it, man. I mean, I'm ready. Are you? Peace. I am.
There's only 883 posts so far, with 5 days left to go. What the fuck? That's crazy talk.
Select your player.
Look at the top post. This one has had 1,100 views.
3, 2, 1.
Why is this off, bro?
Select your player. 3, 2, 1. Fight!
They must have done this last year, because all of these contests, all of these are from last year. It's crazy. So there's even less than 883 posts. It's crazy, Joe. I feel great. I feel great about this. I might have to take some time off work. Nah, I won't do though. It's crazy though. I'm blown away. What's up, Yellow Bus? Happy Friday, man.
Select your player.
I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch this one. I want to watch like the stuff for this year, which like the latest stuff. Here we go. What's up, DJ Silence? I finished kind of like the other one, and now I'm just checking out the competition. I know that you're doing this one, bro. It's like only 883 posts so far. I'm blown away. I thought there would be like 10,000 posts for 20 grand. It's crazy, Joe. Oh, this. Okay, this was okay. I don't judge. Do you see who is judging Silence? Clark Kent. This doesn't even look like it's followed the correct format. That's cool. Like, this looks right. This is interesting. Justin, are you bloom back as well? I'm sorry. Am I messing you up? This doesn't count. I was just curious. I was also waiting for the stuff to download. So do you have to use the free version? Is that part of it? Because I know that there's a subscription version, and I think that's probably the same as like the full version. Let's see here. I'm blown away that not more people haven't entered this thing. I'm excited. I didn't realize though, Silence, bro. Oh, you could do multiple entries? Okay. I didn't know. You could do 5 entries, huh? Dang! I don't think I'm gonna do 5 entries. That's a lot of effort. But it is 20 grand. So there is that. I guess it doesn't have to be the free version. That's cool. That's what I have. That's what I downloaded. And what's going on here? Is it done? Hold on. Native Instruments had this really good sale on. I never buy their plugins. I never do. But I did this time. It was 9 expansion packs for $100. I was like, that's a good deal. So I picked up some new sounds. There it is, Serato Studio. Let's open it. Just choose the pack and stuff like that. The first 2. Nice. That's a lot, dude. You did how many entries? 5? That's a lot using the same studio set. Or sound set. I was thinking, though, this has been, the nightly... Like, I think... I don't even think I make music. I don't produce every night. I think that without the live stream, I'll go anywhere from 2 or 3 nights a week. Typically Friday night, I'll make something, and then I will work on something to release on BeatStars over the weekend. Well, I'll do the Saturday, so that counts, right? Saturday live stream is beat production, and then I'll mix on Saturday or Sunday for a release of an idea that I worked on previously. That's not really like, I guess that's production. You can count that as production, right? And then by Monday I'll release it, and I'll just be like, work hits me like a ton of bricks. I won't touch anything, and I'll practice with the boys on Monday and Tuesday. I'll just be tired. I'll never do it, and I don't touch it again on maybe Wednesday, but usually not. Thursday we practice with the boys, and I start getting guilty that I haven't touched my gear. And then Friday I'll make something again, and Saturday rinse repeat. So what is that? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. not counting practices. Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 or 4, yeah, 3 or 4 nights, 3 or 4 days, I'll be producing. And with this live stream and the commitment that I made just to do every night at 9, I really like what that has done for me. I feel like it's making me better. And I don't think you were on earlier, but I listened to a mix. It was a mix I did for the other contest, and it was just awful. I was just like, I need to restudy on that again and just get my mix chops back because it was bad. So that's good to me. It's very humbling. So get started. Yeah. Continue. I love it. Alright. Yes. Yes. Oh, I gotta download the thingy. I haven't opened up a new piece of software for music, like a new DAW in a long time. Let's do a new beat. Oh, sweet. How many records did you have to put up for that? Congratulations on that, bro. That's dope. That's awesome, bro. Wasn't one of the prizes like an electronic drum kit? I wanted that. I didn't participate. But I was like that would be dope. And then I was like, I have no place to put it. Oh, this is interesting. So is it all just like this is interesting. Serato DJ library projects, drums, audio samples, effects, instruments. Unlock all features for $1. What are the other features I'm missing? MIDI? Am I missing MIDI? I mean, I guess I really don't need it. We can just sequence. I don't know, let's just make something right quick. Nice! You found a sequencer. Choose your genre from the drop down and click button to generate some example drums. Tweak them to make them yours. Got it. Cool. I've already forgotten what I just read. I was too busy making fun of it. I'm sorry. I really am. Add sample. What? Oh no, wait. I still haven't done the first thing. Okay, let's load a sample. Drag audio from the library onto the sample deck. Studio has found samples to try. Audition them by click on cues or hotkeys. Okay. I watched the video. Oh, here we go. Oh no. Oh no, it's too much. I'm doing too much. Was it a right click? Is the garbage can somewhere? I know that you use this silence. I know that you use this, and you're like, look at me. You're looking at me being all club fisted. You're just gonna have to tolerate this, or not. I guess you could just do your own thing, but I'm like, I know that oh, here. Let's see what they have for trap. Did they set my BPM because I'm doing trap? 120. Hold on, let's pick another one. Nah. Because I just picked the standard template. Let's start a new project. Don't save. Oh wait, from a template.
Right there.
There we go. Trap. Trap, 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 trap. Let's clap. Where's the hats? The 3. Is there a choke? No. Clap is on 6. But hi-hat is like... Well, you know what? I did see someone link a MIDI controller, so maybe that's a thing. So, where were those templates that they were talking about? Make trap. Trap. How do I do that again? That's dope that the VSTs. It's super dope. So we get solo here. And it's pattern editor. I really want to see view, create, save deck, add new scene, audio track. What I'm going to end up doing tomorrow is I'm going to read through the manual, unless it's like a Bible. If it's the Pro Tools manual, I won't do it. But if it's just like a short manual, I'll do that after my live stream tomorrow. Overdub, okay. How do I add those templates and then make them mine? I want to make them mine. There must be, where's the garbage can? What's this? What's this little automate? Oh, you can do some automation. That's cool. Alright, there. Can I just draw like this? Yeah, good. No, any velocity control here? Let's just listen. Long kick, is that the 808 sub? Hey, Silence, when you DJ, do you use Serato or do you use a Tractor? This looks like the Serato interface to me. What's weird though, it's about 140, but I need more pattern. Oh my gosh, stop. So let's see here. Scene 1, size. There we go. Ah, so it duplicates for you. That's cool. Single click. What's this do? Selection mode. I want to get rid of all these. Okay, so I can do that. That's cool. Grid. ×2. What is this? What is it? What is this? Oh. Oh. So this is... What was this? So it's saying... What does that mean? Scene 1. Increases scene size. Ah, I see. Okay, and then... So if I wanted just to have one, then I want it to subdivide. Like so. And then I could draw in. I just erased it. And then just do something like that. I gotta turn off the echo. Sounds like a rattlesnake. Sounds terrible. It's cool though. We're just playing. No judgment. Try not to be... I'm not talking to myself. Just learn. I gotta turn this off. That is very prevalent. Okay. So we have... The scene is 1 bar. This is showing me 2 bars. Huh. And I could do 4 bars and then you toggle between the 2. So this is 1, 2. And then we can put just a snare here. Unexpected clap. Whatever. We'll just make it with the stock sounds. I think I figured it out. I was like wondering how I could get more within I get more pattern, and I guess the default is it shows you 1 bar, and if you need more pattern, you can use these. Ooh, triplets. Okay, that's what I'm guessing that is. You can use this ×2 to divide it. So going from, what is that? Quarter to 1/8 notes, right? No. This is quarter. These would be 1/16ths. And these are 32nd, right? Quarter. Oh, my brain's gonna fuzz. I can't even do basic math. Quarter. So these are 16 and these are 30 seconds. So if you want 30 seconds, what about if I do this? Oh, yeah. Alright. Alright. Pattern editor. It's been a very... My story with pattern editor, right? So I long time ago, I put out I guess it's an album. I independently put out an album called From Here to There, and it was really meant to be because I was a producer at the time and I owned the studio and I was working with a lot of different artists, and at the same time I was making my own music or really kind of just people would come into the studio to record and to mix down their projects, and I always offered if they wanted my own input, and some of them took me up as a producer. So I was making a lot of music, recording a lot of music, and mixing an even more amount of music. But I wanted to put out my own thing, and it's a mix of everything. It's just a dumpster fire of a release. But just in terms of like the vision of it, and it wasn't called From Here to There. It was called Feeling Gray Must Exit. It was a long time ago. And one of the tracks, I had like been working on this house track, and one of my friends, she came over to the studio, and we were just hanging out, and I had it. She's like, "Yo, let me just mess around," and I was like, "All right, cool." And I was like, first time. This is Rosie. She came over to the crib, and we were just hanging out, and she, I just set her up. I think I set her up on Reason, and Reason's very pattern based, and I just sat. She was in the big chair, and I just sat on the couch, and I was just hanging out, right, smoking cigarettes, probably watching TV, and she just started clicking. I mean, she was just clicking. She was like in one of the Reason modules. Because I gave her Reason. I was like, yeah, it was be pretty easy, for her to just build a pattern, And I didn't even make music that way, really. And then she like came up with something. I was like, yo. I was like, hold up, and we ended up making that song and putting it on CD. Like, she came up with this dope little house track, and I just added some instrumentation around it, and mixed it, and I do like the ability to have randomness. So when you collapse it, it then displays it as audio. What does it show over here? Okay, and it's just like.
There's some right here. Like right here.
Projects, audio samples, analyze files. That's cool.
There's 3 of them here. I could start. So like
gives the tempo. F major, it syncs it. You can detune it. What's this? What is it? It just loops mono, so that would act like kind of.
There's another one that flew down. Where? What the fork? Nice.
No, let's do it like this.
Salt.
Okay, so it always keeps you. Nice. Okay.
Where'd you go? Like this. Perfect. That's good. That's good. That's
Am I using the whole? Okay, so it looks like eight bars is what I get. Wait, is that right? 1, 2, 3. Am I counting weird? 1, 2, 3. That's why. It's counting half time. Oh, what if I put this at 70? Music is math.
I jinxed it. Sorry.
Okay, it's at 70. How do I let me figure this out?
Okay, hold on.
No, give me more.
Okay, there's one up top. Holy cow, hold on.
I had drums. Oh, there. That's why. Drrr.
Fuck, dude.
It's wondering why I was retriggering. That's not what I wanted. Come on. There we go. This triggers once. That's it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Hold on. Lewis.
Oh, look at that. You can just loop one. Okay. Why does that sound off though? Like, the sample sounds off. Sync, yeah, sync. Sync.
No, you're
That's cool. Alright, so now,
I'll never forgive you.
let's build up a beat.
When you die.
Let's build up a beat. do that, let's explore. I really like that I'm not feeling pressured to create anything good. Like, I'm just checking it out, man. That's cool. It's fun. This is a global setting, so I'm gonna want 8 bars because I want this. I want this to continue to play. I might have to set up a keyboard shortcut for the delete. How do I do that? Like that. Double click out. Get out of here. Okay. Oh, you just like pull it. You just pull it out. Yeah. Okay. No shortcut needed there. All right. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here's the other. Oh. Okay. So. Schmack. No. No. What's the magic there? Is that no? Just like that. Oh, okay. You just click it. You just click it again. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. What the fudge just happened? That's a stock plugin. That's great. Verbs. We got our echoes, our delays, our breaker, flanger. Yeah, man, I'm really working on not trying to compare myself. I mean, it's really hard. But I had a long talk with the wife about that today, because we're both, in the arts and stuff. So, trying to create spaces of no pressure. But on the other side of the spectrum, I was just talking earlier about how I like making tracks for competition because it puts an edge on things and puts pressure, and I know that there's something at stake. So I don't know, I guess it's very much the human condition that I'm both, but this is fun. It's fun just experimenting. Why is that a chorus in here? okay. It's not a universal swing, so it's per. I brought up Illmind earlier. I have mixed feelings about him. I just really became aware of Illmind early in the last couple months. It was his live stream that made me really consider live streaming. So I had him on while I was working and stuff, and I was just kind of blown away because I've never watched a live stream of super producers and how they work, and I found it really. I know that Timbaland does it, right? They get. Well, no, I didn't really know. I didn't really understand how they would receive samples, like constructed music without drums, and then like they would sequence and add drums, and I was like, oh, okay. Because I know like some other of the production houses, because I had acquaintances and friends who got like put on where they were like making beats, but I didn't realize that was how they did that. I thought they were just like, like you just be part of Timbaland's production stable, you just make a beat and then you give it to Timbaland and he'd be like, all right, that's dope, I'm gonna put my name on it. But I realized now that there's like, no, they just create a sample, right, and then Timbaland does his thing, his sauce, right? Interesting. I already know this is going to be challenging to make something that I like. for me to... Sorry, I'm just talking out loud here. Just want to create more contrast between quarter notes. It's a lot of lines. Maybe I could just have like color differentiators between the quarter notes or something. I need the definition of it. No, it needs to be a clap. I don't like that clap. Let's find a new clap.
I don't mind it.
All. Clap.
It does.
Clap. Okay. Oh, these are songs? Why do they call them? Then I guess. All Serato packs. These are samples. Drums. There we go.
Did you get it, Z?
Clap. Okay. Okay. Where are the samples? Effects. Smart crate, okay. Light, long, loop seek. So these are drums. Audio samples. All Serato packs.
Okay, going.
What if I don't want a loop, I want a... Interesting. Okay.
Where is this zone? No, hold on.
Okay.
Guys, move out of there. We gotta go back. We gotta go over towards cemetery.
Drums.
Head over towards cemetery.
These are full song view. Oh yeah. Browser's interesting the way it's set up. I expected just to be able to like search for clap, trap hat. These are loops. So if I want to load a new kit, I don't want to. I just want a new clap. So if I right click in, that's all that. And if I right click here, replace queue.
Wait. Hang it up.
Oh, undo. So whatever's selected down here replaces. You can right click and replace. That's interesting. But I don't want a song. I don't want a loop.
Yeah, hold on.
I want. Maybe I'll get one kit. Maybe I. Okay, let's see. What if I wanted to load? Add crate. These are maybe smart crates. I don't know.
We got mad aim.
Files. I don't really care that much.
Hold on.
We'll just use the snizzer sound, huh? this. I go clear.
There we go.
Does it clear everything? Yeah.
Z.
Undo.
Guys, there's a bunch. There's like 2
Undo.
down here.
Alright.
Oh,
Alright.
look
Cut,
at that.
cut,
See
cut,
this
cut,
wrong
cut.
there?
Clear out. Does that screw up? 1, 2. Nope. Alright. So we go like this. Alright.
I'm coming. Oh my god.
Alright.
Let's go.
And then selection mode.
I'm dead.
And we can go like this. And copy. No. Paste. No. Alt. Wait, command copy. Oh, there's the velocity. There it is. Oh, snap. Wondering where that was.
Holy cow. I have
You negative velocities?
19,
What?
20.
What's happening here?
No help. I'm sorry.
Okay. Oh. Alright. What I want to do is I want to copy this. Copy. Wait. Duplicate. And oh no.
Gosh darn it.
Let me see here. Alright, so these are select HUD. Edit. Copy. How do I so I select like so?
This zone is moving so fast.
What does it paste to when I hit paste? Can I move it? I can't move as a group. Alright. Okay.
Here to my left. Here.
Okay.
Got it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so if I go copy
It's my fault.
and then I hit right click and I go paste.
How dare you? How dare you?
Paste.
Dare you kill somebody?
Darn it.
Helping us
Here?
sell.
Paste. Darn it.
What is happening? Can I get this? Yeah. No share.
You need to be able to copy
Get out of there.
because this has to repeat. It must. Otherwise, everything goes wrong. No, not overdub. Okay, so you can play live. That's cool. Oh.
Is somebody running? Are you thinking? Are you okay?
Duplicate this. So then I get my 2 bars. So no right click there. Can move it. Oh, I just pull it. Of course. And then to play this, I'm gonna play from here. Oh, and I just need to be.
That way.
Just slide this back. Yep.
Okay, got it. I'm heading there.
Okay.
There's somebody right there. Is my eyes.
enough experimentation for the day. I'm going at this for 2.5 hours. If anyone's still out there, hey, thanks for joining me. If you made it this far, good for you. I very much appreciate you. I'll be back at it tomorrow night at 9. Hopefully I will have more understanding of this particular program, and I need to get started on the beat contest because it is due on Wednesday, and it has to be in this. It has to be in this program. So, all right. Thanks so much again. I am also streaming tomorrow for hashtag Beat Journey. One song, 2 hours at a time, start to finish. It'll be our second session. It's at 10 a.m. And yeah, I hope everyone has a very lovely evening. I will catch you all later. Bye.